Have you ever heard a saying that seems to hold the answer to life's toughest questions? African proverbs are like keys to understanding the human experience, packed with wisdom that stood the test of time. These sayings are more than words, they are life lessons, passed down through generations that can help us navigate our lives with grace, patience, and understanding. Let's dive straight into one of the most famous African proverbs. It takes a village to raise a child. This one is known worldwide, but have you ever truly thought about its depth? It's not just about children. It's about the way we live as a community. None of us can thrive alone. We need each other. Whether it's sharing knowledge, lending a hand, or simply offering support, the proverb reminds us that success, growth, and even happiness are collective efforts. The more we rely on each other, the stronger we become, not just as individuals, but as a whole. Now, here's another proverb that may stop you in your tracks. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. This cuts to the heart of self-awareness and inner strength. How often do we allow our inner doubts, fears, and insecurities to be our worst enemies? If we conquer what's inside our fears, our doubts, nothing external can defeat us. We become our strongest ally, and nothing can stand in our way. Imagine living without fear of judgment, without fear of failure, simply because you've learned to master the enemy within. One of the most profound proverbs comes from the Swahili. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. How relevant is that today? We often find ourselves in conflicts where shouting, fighting, or aggression seems to be the quickest solution. But this proverb reminds us that true strength lies in patience, in reasoning, in understanding. Force is a sign of fear, fear of losing, fear of being wrong, or fear of not being heard. Wisdom tells us that calm, rational thinking is what wins the day. When you understand this, you stop reacting out of fear and start acting out of strength. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's demands? Here's a simple proverb to bring you peace. Little by little, the bird builds its nest. Life can feel overwhelming when we look at all that needs to be done, but this saying is a reminder that success is built slowly, piece by piece. The bird doesn't rush to build its nest in one day. It takes its time, finding one straw, one twig at a time, until the nest is perfect. The same goes for life. Don't rush, don't stress. Trust the process and build slowly. Eventually, your nest will be complete, just as it should be. Another proverb that holds great wisdom is, "The child who does not cry will die on its mother's back." At first, this might sound harsh, but think about it. If you don't speak up when you're in need, if you don't cry out for help when you're struggling, no one will know how to help you. We often believe that staying silent and enduring our struggles makes us strong, but this proverb teaches us the opposite. Strength lies in knowing when to ask for help, in knowing that we don't have to carry our burdens alone. Cry out when you need to. Let those who love you carry you through the tough times. If you think you're too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. Isn't that powerful? This proverb speaks to the power each of us holds, no matter how small we may feel. A mosquito is tiny, yet it can disrupt an entire night's sleep. The same goes for our actions. Even the smallest of efforts can make a big difference. Never underestimate the impact you can have. Sometimes, it's the little things we do that cause the greatest ripple effect, changing lives in ways we may never fully realize. Let's move on to a proverb that teaches us about the value of time. Time destroys all things. This one serves as a stark reminder that nothing lasts forever, not our successes, not our failures, not even our lives. Time is always moving forward, eroding everything in its path. It's a humbling reminder to cherish the moments we have, to live fully in the present, and to make the most of our time before it slips away. We often take time for granted, but this proverb encourages us to respect it, knowing that once it's gone, we can't get it back. Next, consider this. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. Life's challenges do not discriminate. Whether rich or poor, young or old, everyone faces difficulties at some point. This proverb reminds us that hardship is a shared experience, something that connects us all. You're not alone in your struggles. Someone, somewhere, is going through something similar. And just as the rain falls on all roofs, so too does the sun come out for everyone eventually. Hard times pass, and knowing we are all in this together can bring comfort. Another beautiful saying is, if you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. This one warns against ignorance and denial. How often do we avoid facing hard truths, thinking that by ignoring them, we can escape their consequences? But this proverb tells us otherwise. Ignoring the truth doesn't save us, it leads us straight into misfortune. By keeping our eyes open, by being aware of the realities around us, we can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and foresight, avoiding unnecessary accidents along the way. Lastly, let's end with a proverb that is particularly relevant in today's fast-paced world. Patience can cook a stone. This might seem impossible at first glance. How could anyone cook a stone? But this proverb isn't about literal cooking, it's about the power of patience. Even the most difficult, seemingly impossible things can be achieved if we are patient enough. We live in a world of instant gratification, but the greatest achievements take time, persistence, and an unwavering belief that with patience, anything is possible.